Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This interview is with the new Eternal MMA lightweight champion, Quillan Salkilld. Quillan, obviously a great kid, and recently finished Blake Donnelly in 32 seconds at Eternal MMA 76 at HBF Stadium in Perth. And like I said, he's the new Eternal MMA lightweight champion. So we got him on the show just to chat what that was like winning his first belt. First major belt in his hometown, in front of his friends and family. Many people questioned if it was a little too early for him to be taking on Blake Donnelly, and boy did he shut them up, including myself. Was one of them. We asked Quillan all about that and who he thinks is next for the Eternal MMA lightweight belt, and I think you'll be surprised with who he says. But right now, Quillan Salkilld. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, the new Eternal MMA lightweight champion, Quillan Salkilld. First of all, how did it feel when you heard and knew?
Oh, felt so sweet, man. So sweet. No other feeling like it.
To take out Blake Donnelly in 32 seconds, I mean, not known for putting away guys as quickly as you did, and then to fight for the belt, getting to do it at a sold-out HBF Stadium. I think it's 2,400 people in attendance. Your friends and family there. You've been at this for 5 years. How do you sort of put into words just how that all felt?
Man, I don't even know. I'm still riding a high. It feels surreal. Like, man, it's like it means everything. This is my whole life. I don't know nothing else. I don't have any other skills. I just train and compete full time. There's nothing else I do really.
You've put up a video, of course, of you running through your shots and obviously the practice and the technique that's gone into it. How did it feel even to have that moment of putting up a video of you working through that right hand left hook, and then fast forward to the title fight and you land the right hand left hook?
Yeah, it just became instinct at that point. Like, we knew coming into this fight he was going to be very like lead hand dominant starting his combination. So we just worked a lot of jab counters in short range, mid range, and long range. So it just become instinct. As soon as I seen that jab coming, it just happened all by itself.
And did you feel like you got? I mean, obviously it was a hell of a shot to take Blake Donnelly out, but did you feel like you got everything on that punch?
Yeah, it was. I threw pretty hard. Like once I connected, I knew it was done.
Now, was there anything that you talked over with your head coach Romel Estro about? I mean, Blake Donnelly, his only loss prior was to Dim Skilly's, very similar fashion, caught within the first minute. Was that something you were trying to exploit?
Yeah, of course. It was. Yeah, of course. I knew he would be, jabbing a lot, and I just knew I wanted to land that right hand, and yeah, just all played out pretty much how we trained for it.
And now some people were talking 3-1, bit unsure if it was the right time for you to fight for the Eternal MMA lightweight belt, me included. Not for skill, but just for time in the cage and whatnot. Do you feel like you've obviously shut all those doubters up?
Yeah, of course. I understand where that's coming from. Like, if I was looking from the outside, me and all my my whole team, we all knew that I'm more than ready for this, and I showcased that the other night.
And now Blake Donnelly leading up to the fight was, I mean, they're always in talks for like Dana White Contender Series and all that sort of stuff. And we've talked, and you said there's still a couple more fights, couple more years before you even think about that. Seeing how you took out the champ, has that changed anything for you?
I still want to get a few more fights. I want to earn the right to to get to the UFC. I don't want to just have just a couple of fights. Like, I've only 5 professional fights. Like, that's not enough. I think you need to have probably I want to have around 10 fights before I even get to the UFC. So I've still got probably 2 more years to go, I feel.
I was going to say, because there is sort of like the Tom Nolan route, who's like 5-0, didn't even fight for the belt in the lightweight division, straight to Dana White Contender Series. Or you've got more like the Steven Ursig route, which is when you do finally go to the UFC, I mean, you fight a top 10 guy and you go straight to the top.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think you gotta win titles, and you just got to have a bunch of fights and dominate the local scene. I think that's the right path to go down.
And in terms of obviously Eternal has been great to you, and of course knowing and seeing how big a star you can be by giving you the title shot. Is there are you contractually obliged to stay with Eternal now that you're the champion? Can you talk to other organizations? How's that work?
I think I'm obligated to Eternal now, and yeah, of course with the title, I don't need to go anywhere else because all the fights are going to come to me now. Now that I'm the champion, everyone's got their eyes set on me.
And speaking of all the guys coming to you, is there anyone that sort of stands out above the rest that you think, man, he could be next for the lightweight belt?
Yeah, I'm thinking on the next card there would be like the winner of Martinez and Joblin. I think that might be the next for them, or Josh Togo. I think I heard you say on your recap. So either one of them, I'm happy to, I'm happy to fight. But yeah, whoever Eternal offers, I'm going to say yes.
And mate, has it flicked from being the hunter to the hunted?
Kind of. I still feel like the hunter. I'm coming after everybody in the lightweight division.
Oh, absolutely love it, mate. I won't take too much of your time, but I love to see further and further ahead. You know me. Can you make welterweight? I mean, we just saw a guy, Rod Costa, try to become the first double champ. I know that I'm throwing stuff at you that you've not even thought about, but can you make welterweight?
Yeah, of course. I just want to. I'll probably have to put on a couple more kilos first. I have thought about this before. Before I do that, I'd like to, put on a few more kilos of muscle mass before I go down that route.
So you're saying you'd also like the welterweight belt?
Yeah, down in the future, yeah, of course. Never say never.
Absolutely love it, mate. Before I do let you go, is there anything you wanted to say that you didn't get to in the cage? Obviously, everyone's seen the viral video of your mum losing her shit in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
That's my boy. That's sticking there forever. But is there anything that you wanted to say to your friends and family that you didn't get to?
I've said I just want to. Yeah, I'll say it again. Thank you to all my friends and family. None of this is possible without them. I got so much support. It's unreal. I'm like the luckiest person alive. I'm sure.
Awesome, mate. Well, congratulations. Enjoy being the champ, and tell your mum that you're our boy now.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Take it easy, brother.